The moment I saw someone post on Twitter this movie poster, I had to go rogue again. I had to go off list. I had to see this movie immediately. And when I got told it was free on YouTube, it was a no-brainer. I had to see it. I mean, look at it. Look how awesome that poster is. Does the movie live up to it? Let's find out. Hey guys, how's it all going? So, I really don't know where to even start with Neon Maniacs. I really don't. Um, I will say this about the movie. It's different. It's really different. It's unique. I will give it that for reasons that I'll get into a little bit later in the review. But yeah, I had to watch this film about 2 or 3 times just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Because I felt there's part of this movie that don't make any sense, that build up things that don't go anywhere. That I'm thinking, am I missing something here? Is it me? Turns out, no, it wasn't. For once, it wasn't me. It was the movie's fault, not mine. Right? But yeah, this is a hard movie to talk about. So, get into the plot of this thing. Do you know what? I haven't even got a clue what the plot is of this movie. I've no idea. I just found one online anyway, and I wrote it down, and it's as good as a plot synopsis as any. So, here's one of them, right? So, Neon Maniacs plot. A group of teenagers in San Francisco discover a nest of homicidal monsters living in a tower of Golden Gate Bridge. But when they try to tell the authorities, no one believes them. Okay, that's that's better than what I could come up with. So I wrote down I wrote down a load of questions I have of this movie, right? So, number one. Ooh, something's kicking off outside. Can you all hear that? Right in the middle of my review. It's been quiet all morning and our siren is flying past the gaff. Thank you. Probably chasing down some Neon Maniacs. Anyway, question number one. Why do the Maniacs have trading cards? Number two, who are the Maniacs? I think that's a fair question to ask, really. 3, why is each Maniac different? 4, why do they keep going after Natalie? 5, why does one of the Maniacs end up driving the train? I didn't get that at all. 6, and bear in mind, part of the plot was they live under San Francisco Bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, right? Number 6, why does water kill them? And there we go. I forgot that I put down as number 7. With water killing them, why stay under a bridge surrounded by water? Water kills these things. 8. Where do the Maniacs come from at the back of a bakery truck? Right, there's a bakery truck. Okay. And the biggest question I had, number 9. Why does Natalie and Stephen decide to have sex while being hunted by the Maniacs? I mean, there's a time and a place, right? And if you want any of them questions answered, good luck. Because the movie doesn't answer them whatsoever. So, I will get into the reasons why it doesn't, but I'll start off with my positives. And I have to be honest, is this a good movie? No. Not by any means. It really isn't. But I will tell you something. It has a really goofy, cheesy charm to it. And one of the things I did like about this movie is the look of the Maniacs. They look fantastic, some of them. And each one is so unique. It's like they have their own character. I mean, like, one's like a surgeon. One's like, I'm pretty sure one was like a copper, I'm sure. And one was like a samurai. One was like a caveman, which, all right, wasn't the best looking one, to be fair. But then one was like an Indian, kind of. And they just, and then there was like it's like a one-eyed little blob thing. It's so, and then there was like an army fella at one point. There's so many different types of these things that, honestly, I would love figures of them back there. I think they would look great. And some of the effects were decent. I had to admit, some of the effects weren't bad. And I thought the three main leads that we had in the movie actually did well. I think they all did a decent job with what they had to do. So the Maniacs are the part that really stand out in this movie, and I think a lot of the people that do enjoy this movie, that's probably the part that they enjoy the most, for the most obvious of reasons. But to get into the negatives is, and I feel sorry for the filmmakers of this a little bit, because the reason why you don't get any answers to some of them questions, I'm taking the piss, but some of them questions are genuine there, because you don't get answers for them, because basically the film ran out of money. They couldn't finish it. There must have been large portions of that script that they just didn't get around to do. So they just did like a Frankenstein. They just slapdashed it together and hoped it would work. And the end product is, unfortunately, the movie is a mess. And it's all over the place. And it makes no sense whatsoever. But you can see the jewel in the crown, if you know what I mean. There was so much potential in this that I'm actually gutted that this is the version that we got, that they couldn't find any more money and that they couldn't finish this thing the way they wanted to. Because I'm pretty sure there could have been a franchise of this. You know, the Neon Maniacs are intriguing. Even in this movie, that makes no sense. They're intriguing. I want to get to know them. I want to know, like, where they come from, who are they, why, like, all them questions I had before that I've already told you guys. Like, I want answers to them. I want to know. And you never get them. And it's such a massive letdown. But I can understand and see why horror fans do enjoy this movie. But it's 100% not for everybody. I think the only way you'll enjoy this is if you do like cheesy 80s horror movies. That they don't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? You don't mind a bit of slapdash. I mean, this is far better. Well, in my personal opinion, and it's something that happens similar with Spookies. But I find Neon Maniacs far more entertaining than what Spookies gave us. I couldn't even finish Spookies. I've watched Neon Maniacs 3 times. Right? Alright. Albeit, like I've already said, I thought I was missing so much stuff and I thought it was me, but I find Neon Maniacs more entertaining. So, Overall, I can't get it to fresh because it's not a good movie. It's not. It's not. It's an incomplete movie, and it's a shame because, like I say, that there was so much potential in this, but it is unique. So, oh, I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5. Like, it's not, for me, it's not the disaster that some people think it is. There is enjoyment there, but like I say, it is a unique taste. So, that's my take on Neo Maniacs anyway. And as always, guys, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you again real soon. Take care, guys. Bye now.